Yeah.
This is the spot with your host Prophet Pete and DJ Shawn. Recognize.
Jones, what up, nigga? These are the real Sopranos. I fell in love with the streets. Michael Mary jeans, Timberland cleats. 40 with the stick, worry about beef. I fell in love with the streets. Once it's war, ain't news to no peace. Ain't got no kids, find a nephew and niece. I fell in love with the streets. Forget about they peace. Whether they been or they in the beast. I fell in love with the streets. Bloods, jeans the kings. From the north side to the east. I fell in love with the streets. Rare breed, not the type that you hand feed. Shots from the 40 calories. Damn, beat my hands. First thing you said, gotta clear the scene. That boy gon' need a med team to listen. Just come out, do damn thing. Big Lizzy 45, make my pants sling. 45 cells learn. Been on the stoop, Timber.
Yo. Yo, you already know who it is, man, and you know what this is. This is the spot, and it's your boy that's gonna have to start bringing out the big toys because we got these militias tooling up. Your boy Prophet Pete.
Yes, sir. You better have you concealed the carry. And of course, it's me, your boy. You sorry to be the one to tell you, but your lady says she tired of those hot links. She wants to kill Bossa. Shawn recognize. What's up, world?
Yeah. Yo, so you know it is a new week. We in the middle of November. We had a week of chaos last week.
Yes, sir.
We got the new president elect. We got
Oh, wait, hold
uh
on. Make applause. There you go.
well that sounds like what
Finally.
Trump wants. That sounds like what Trump want to do if they don't come up with some new results after they recount these ballots.
And I want to say uh thanks and gratitude to everybody that went out there to vote.
Yeah, it's super important. I was very
You still low, P Money. You still a little bit low.
yo.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. That's a little
All right.
better.
Yeah,
Yep.
so
Yep.
it's I was very surprised. This was one of the elections that I would say that you know the popular votes and the electoral votes
Hmm.
actually like made sense. It wasn't.
Right.
It was a set of numbers that said this, and you saying all votes count, but then who we voted for is not who ended up in office.
Well, yeah, that's the beauty and the nightmare at the same time of the system, you know?
Hmm. But they are definitely talking about, and it's weird because they're briefly talking about it, and there are militia groups and stuff like that are you know arming up, and
Oh yeah, that's always.
now it's like in record numbers where even Facebook has actually started deleting these accounts where they're communicating with each other over
Right.
these situations. So Facebook is even looking at these things as serious situations, and I guess terrorist acts, right? Act of terrorism.
If you want to call it, I guess if that's what they want to categorize it as.
Yeah,
It's all a
but
bunch of bullshit.
I just say I'm glad that things have gone the way that they've gone the last couple of weeks. A little nervous behind, after the election is just
Ha-
weird. They weren't
Hasn't it
talking
been
about, huh?
hasn't it been refreshing to just turn on the TV and not have to hear his damn voice and not have to see his face for the past 5 days?
Yo,
It's been
and
beautiful.
he's like he hid for a whole 5 6 days, almost a
Oh
week.
yeah, went to play golf.
He was playing golf, but he didn't no public appearances. He
Right.
came out he came out for Veterans Day, but that
Oh,
was
did he? I
probably
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
forced. That was forced.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, I'm sure.
yeah, definitely forced. And I think that he's not in the news so much. He's not saying much. But what has hit the forefront really, really hard are these COVID-19 numbers.
Yeah, the shit is getting crazy, my G.
They said these numbers have actually skyrocketed, surpassed the numbers that we had back in May.
Yeah, I know you heard that. They're gonna start the curfew again, starting tomorrow in NY.
Yeah, I am I better
You
now?
heard?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you sound better.
Okay.
I said
Yeah.
they're gonna start that curfew starting at 10 p.m. tomorrow. But you
Yeah, they shutting yeah, they shutting things down. Like they going back to shutting things down for real. Um it's it's necessary. It's necessary. They're saying that, especially with all the holidays coming up where family members are gathering together,
hmm
it's going to be very, very dangerous.
Yeah, you got Thanksgiving coming, so I mean that's the
Thanksgiving is in
I want to
is
say that you're the number two holiday where the families gather. Number one would be what, Christmas, I guess.
hmm so it's like I don't even know what to say behind this. I'm just a little I it's a little sad that these numbers because these numbers just didn't come out of thin air. Like
Right,
these were building up
right.
during the time of the election, but the election took the forefront of all media. So they weren't talking about COVID-19 numbers, COVID deaths, or anything. And then
Well,
all of a sudden,
it
it's
was
like
being reported, but it was just being overshadowed by the election. I think.
right, like it was. If they spoke about it, it was real brief,
Yeah,
not hours and hours of it like they were doing when it first happened.
and of course, Trump is he don't want to have the shit popularized on the news anyway. So
Right, because he's gonna have to answer for this. His
yeah,
response and the way the situation was treated, he will have to actually respond to this someday.
yeah, at some point.
And he don't got the presidency to back him the way that he did during the time of this situation.
Oh well, he's gonna get his ass jammed up today as soon as he walks out the fucking White House lawn.
hmm
As soon as he passes through that gate, he's gonna go walk right into the damn patrol car.
Yeah, because it's gonna be it's gonna be a sight to see. It's gonna be a situation that we can't just let what has happened. Even with the situation where using the soldiers to attack, you know,
Yeah, I mean all of that's gonna come back and bite him in the ass for sure.
all of it, all of it.
Definitely.
So he's not above anything. The presidency is not the number. Just because you're president doesn't exempt you from treason and all those crazy things that have happened. But we got a special guest in the building today,
Is he here?
right?
Is he here?
He's like he's in the green room
Okay.
or the blue room, the red room, or some say whatever room whatever color he want to call it. That's where he at. He is no stranger to the show,
No, sir.
right? This is the dude, right? Let's get a round of applause for the one, the only. Ladies
Ah, it's good, man. It feels like
Yeah, yeah,
It feels like the new year.
In the building.
Yeah, yo, man. So how you doing, man? How you been?
Man, I've been good, man. Got back to work. Didn't like it. But it's cool, man. I actually got a new position. At another company, man, making more money. So, man, I'm happy right now, man. You know, the year has been negative for part of the year. But you know, just you still got a lot of healing to do. But I think I've getting past that mental state of where the country is at right now. You know.
Yeah, you know, during all the chaos, you know, you had some blessings that
Yeah.
did come, right?
Yeah.
So how is one of those blessings doing?
Man, she's going to be 5 months on November the 20th. So 5 months going on 50 years old.
I'm telling you, right? You already signing up for college and all that. Like
exactly, man. Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that she'll remember in her lifetime when she gets older, because with all the pandemic and all the stuff that happens, this is something that we definitely want to keep fresh and embedded in her mind, that you came up in a time where, man, we didn't know what was going to happen the next minute when COVID hit. You understand what I'm saying?
It's in the history books, my G. This is historical times we're living in right now.
Yeah, it definitely is, man.
Definitely talking about this.
Yep. Yeah, definitely, man. So, I mean, for me, I don't take nothing for granted, because I lost a lot of people this year. I don't take nothing for granted, man. So I'm always out here grinding, whether it be music, whether it be being a father, whether it be being a protector, whatever, man. I'm out here just getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you definitely have. Laurel Kroom said, "Hey,
yeah,
dude, look at that. I'm telling you, yo,
hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I get that a lot, man. But you know, I'm humbled about it, man. So I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? That shows me love, because I show love right back, man. I love all my people. I love everybody that supports what I got going on. And whenever I get the chance to support whatever anybody got going on, or any platform they got, man, I'm here. I'm just here for it, man. I just love to see people that's actually working and doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, it's, you know, and I think that's why from the first time I ever met you, it was like we vibed, because your energy was, you've always been who you are.
Yes.
And I've never seen a different side of you. And you put it into your music, you put it into the people that you're around, you put it into everything that you do.
Yeah,
so,
I do. Mm-hmm.
So it's good to see.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you still been making music, pushing forward, staying focused.
Mm-hmm.
You've been working.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, I told you, man, from the first day I met you, man, I'll never stop working, man. Music is embedded in me. It will never go away, man. I'll do music until the day I pass on. You know what I mean? Whenever that might be. And it's not now. I hope it's not now. Hopefully it's not now. But at the end of the day, I want to leave a legacy for people to, not even a legacy, a blueprint for people to understand that when you love something so much, you better put your all into it, because life's not promised.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I agree. Now you had I seen a post,
mm-hmm.
And one of the most illustrious guests.
There was a post that you put up. You know, I get tagged in all your posts, so it was somebody welcoming you to a situation. Would you like to, you know, talk about that a little bit?
It definitely was in the works for the last couple of weeks, and I think up until last week, I made a decision that,
Yeah.
Announcement? Do we need a drum roll?
Yeah, let's do the drum roll.
This is an exclusive.
So I have,
No, I said they're hearing it here first. Go ahead, drop it on them.
I mean, so you know, everybody's probably familiar with DJ Chase. He has his own record company, and I went ahead and just signed on with his record company. So Worldwide Sound. I am officially signed on with them, and I think that move that I made is going to take me to the next level. I think it's cool that I was doing it on my own. I had my PR with Marissa Savano. You know, everybody knows it as MJ Connect. And I just think it was time for me and bringing her. I want to bring her along with me too, to the situation where it wasn't just all on me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted people to actually gravitated to my music, love what I was doing with my music. And DJ Chase is a person that, from watching him, he's not a person that he's like, I'm going to hold your hand and be like, this is how you got to do it. No, like, I'm here to assist. I'm here to help you as much as I could possibly help you. So that's what that situation was all about, man. Notes82, as a brand, needs to really take his brand to the next level. And I think doing this with DJ Chase is going to help me.
And yo, we definitely want to say congratulations.
Appreciate
on signing with the new situation, with saying, yo, you know what, I'm gonna keep pushing, I'm gonna do what I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna plateau. I see great things for Notes82, and I'm gonna keep doing it until the day you take your last breath. And,
yeah.
For me, it's very inspiring to be able to met you and seen a lot of the transitions.
Yes,
I've seen it. Like, I was there. We spoke about it. We chopped it up.
Mm-hmm.
We laughed, and and I just see how you're really about this. Like, this is it. This is your thing.
Yeah, this is me. Like Prophet, I told you, man, I don't never give anybody nothing less. When you meet me, I'm the same person from the first day you meet me to probably the last day that you'll probably even see me, know me, whatever. That's just me. And it feels so good. It's a phenomenal feeling because for me, you've seen my journey. And I was with a couple other people, which, I don't like bad talking people, but at the end of the day, the situations wasn't good at all. You know what I'm saying? And I just think, not just dissing them. I think it's more or less about all of us didn't gel together well. So those situations that didn't work, I kind of wouldn't say I wouldn't take them for granted, and I would say I would want to go through those situations because it taught me a lot. That situation and the situation with Jason Bourne, God rest his soul, that situation just didn't work for me because he passed on, and with him passing on, I couldn't take it to the level that I wanted to take it to with him not being here. But it taught me something. It taught me that, don't take life for granted. If you're going to go get something, you better go get it. And my thing is, I've always worried about what people said about me. Now I'm to the point where the last 3 years, 4 years with this, I can care less about what you think. You know why? Because at the end of the day, when I make my decisions, I'm making decisions that I want to make to better what I want to do in my situation. And a lot of people fall short in this type of climate and when the indie scene because they just want it to be where, oh, I'm gonna listen to what this person say. That's cool. You got people that advise you, but at the end of the day, it boils down to what do you actually want to do with your career.
Yo, and that's a fact. And even with this radio stuff, everybody's gonna have opinions, and
yeah, of course,
they're gonna say whatever. But at the end of the day, the spot is built to be the spot. Like,
exactly,
it's going to be what it was designed to be. That's what we're going to get
Yes, sir.
every week, if you like it or not. But you know what? You still tuning in to talk about it. Right?
Exactly.
So we appreciate you. When they
That's
say
the most important part.
I don't like that Notes82 joint, and it's like the only way you can say you didn't like it is because you listened to it. Thank you.
Exactly.
There it is.
And I'm like, and to be honest with you, it's always going to be people that doesn't like your music. But at the end of the day, you know what? I focus on? I focus on the people that actually listen and pay attention to my music. The people that actually listen to me, I don't like that. Every time I put something out, you don't like it. Come on, man. Your life must be miserable. I'm just being honest. Your life must be miserable if you don't like everything.
A lot of times they do like it. They just hate. So then we try to find something wrong with it.
And you know what's so funny? It's our people that do it. That's the crazy part.
Most of the time.
Come on, man. Like, y'all talking Black Lives Matter and all this other stuff. And it's like, really? real music counts too. Real music matters too. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Instead of all the bull crap that we got going on here, you'll praise somebody. Like, it's so funny to me. They'll praise people that put out the worst music in the world, and people that's actually giving you authentic, they don't like it. So in this era, I understand that now. And you know what? I'm gonna keep feeding you realness until you like it, because that's what you want in your life. You shouldn't want nothing that's bad and that's gonna hurt you in the long run. You should want something that's pure, that's gonna touch your soul, that's gonna touch the heart, that's gonna make people understand that, oh, this guy's real serious about what he's doing in his craft.
Yeah, and always listening to your music, there's always a message. Right? There's always a message. It doesn't matter what the message is, you're always saying something.
Yeah.
And I think I want to get into this confessions to the plug. Right. Because you got a couple of joints that came out recently. Right. So I want to get into these so that we can talk about them. All right, so here we introduce it for the people, man. Tell them who you are. Introduce it for them.
Man, it's your boy Notes82, repping Brooklyn, East New York. This is one of many new records that I have out called Confessions to the Plug, and it's definitely dedicated to my man Jason Bourne, Devon Hyman. Rest in peace, my brother. And it's just me having a conversation and just telling him some of my things that people don't know. So, Confessions to the Plug.
Brooklyn, stand up.
Sometimes it's too much pressure. I'll just speak to this.
It is
too much pressure to try to portray something that you may not be, just to want to fit in.
Yeah.
So as you spoke about being a pastor's, son, it just, some of those battles and tribulations, that's a story.
Yeah.
There's someone somewhere who can relate to that. It's not just about somebody who sold drugs or gangbang or, didn't make the NBA, then they went to jail, now they're trying to redeem themselves.
I'm still connected to the plug. 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 My confessions to the plug. My confessions to the plug. When friends become your enemies, it's nothing left, it's you and me. Brother since like 9-3, niggas talking how to seek. Man, you just behind the scenes, pretending like you may be king. Really, it was all a dream. P and W control our streets, so I had to keep it clean. Rapped about my life in cream, talked about the drugs, the fiend. Slinging nine, not for me. At the time, Big was king. Ho was on the ride, you see. Nas, he was really king, so I gave my top 3. Listen to my heartbeat, seated like a side piece. My mind was on the top floor. Black hearse, no doors. See you when the hate is gone. Promise, nigga, I never fall. Niggas get to talking more, acting like some bitches soft. When they see you, nothing's wrong. Face it, I become a boss. Made it, I was forced to cross the Bible just to attack the pause. Haters need some food to spoil, so I'm gonna give them more. Plans to take the ceilings off, nothing left and close the door. I'm still connected to the plug. 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 My confessions to the plug. My confessions to the plug. Searching for the answers to the questions that I never asked. I was always taught to be the best, I had to face my fears. I was always dreaming of the top, I finally made it here. Forced to move in silence cause these haters always in your ear. Talking about these lanes but these niggas never in your rear. All about the fame but Obama made that really clear. Only gave us hope if the president was black, man. Really about the people but your boy is on the fence, man. Voice of the people like Martin, I need Coretta here. Fist ball high like damn, I never seen the side. So I see the rain, no pain, I left the guilt inside. Cause I'm from the bottom, no top, I wanna see the sky. Niggas telling lies like why, these niggas suck at life. Wanna take your name and fame to be the man inside. So I'm gonna change the game to show the world a light. Went from being loved to praise to now crucified. Hate to say I changed but fame is really suicide. All about the name, the chain, who's really down to fight. All about the stars when the game is out to take your life. Living like a legend for real, don't think you heard me right. I'm still connected to the plug. I'm still connected to the plug. I'm still connected to the plug. Still connected to the plug.
Yo, and we back, yo. Yo, that was
Back like we left something.
huh?
I said we back like we left something.
I'm telling you, like for real. Yeah, yo, we left the commentary behind this joint because you know I know that you're a very spiritual individual. So to sit there and
Yeah, def-
Jason Bourne was a real dope person. Yo, God rest his soul for real.
he was.
We lost
Salute.
somebody that was monumental to the independent movement early. Like
Yeah.
he was doing he had his hand in so many things and doing so many things for the people that were around him, and he was genuine with it.
Yeah.
The day that me and him met, I heard so much about him prior to me sitting down having a conversation with him, and it was like a sidebar that we had. And the
Mhm.
situation at that other station that I was at before WEMS, and
Yeah.
I was like, yo, when I heard about you, they were like, yo, you was like, there was a reason why they called you Jason Bourne. Like you jumped down from buildings and sniped people and then disappeared. Like that's you know, that's what I heard about you. And
Yo, man.
when I'm like, when I met him, I've met him prior. I didn't know who he was, but I met him prior at an event.
Yeah.
And he was just like super cool, super humble.
Mhm.
And then sitting down with him, it was like, yo, like he was like somebody I knew forever. Yo, chopping it up, yo, we laughing, we chilling, we joking, and whatever. And he was he was doing editorials in several magazines and putting a lot of people on and putting them in the situations that were ideal for the individual.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
You could call him Penn Griffey Jr. That's what he used to call himself, Penn Griffey Jr. But he was an amazing talent, man. Not just off the strength of just writing up good things, but he was more or less like a listener. He was a person that you can actually, once you got to know Jason Bourne, you can actually sit there and have a conversation with him, and he would give you some real jewels that you would take away from the conversation. So that's what I really miss about him. That's what I miss about him, is those conversations and those jewels. And I struggled somewhat when he passed, because for me it was like he was a person that I can go to and talk to in confidence, and always feel like he was going to give me the real. If I was fucking up, he gonna give it to me. If you're doing something right, he gonna get. So he never was like, I'm not gonna tell you about this, and then I'm gonna tell you about this. He always was straightforward with me, and that's what I miss about him the most.
Yeah. And for those that don't know, the beginning part of Confessions to the Plug
Yeah.
was a conversation between you and him.
Yes. Definitely.
So, he takes the time out to know who you are.
Yes.
He takes the time out to like give you the jewels, because he's able to do that because he took the time out to get to know you.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's not a fluff. It was never a fluff. It was completely genuine, and
Yeah.
that's a person that he was. So yo, again, yo, sleep in peace, my brother
Yeah.
Jason Bourne.
Mhm.
And I know
Salute.
you watching over this industry, like for real, for real.
Yeah. I mean, for me, man, I'm just gonna be. I'm tired of being humble, man. I'm nothing to be played with. So I'm just gonna let people know that, man, that Notes 82 is here, and whether you give me my flowers, my praise, or whatever, it's cool, because I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. So whether you don't like me putting out music all the time, look, it's either now or never. Never. You have to put that work in. You have to show people what you're all about. So for me, that's what I learned from him. It's nothing wrong with talking your shit sometimes. Sometimes you got to do that to let these people understand that, yo, I'm here for a purpose. I'm here for a reason. I'm not here to be friends. I'm not here to be played with, man. I'm here to do what I need to do, as far as being that musical force that I want to be. Because New York needs that. We are the mecca of it, and we need to stop, bickering with each other, and just understand that united, and every artist is doing what they got to do. We're unstoppable, dude. We're unstoppable. We are unstoppable, and if people can have problems with, we're unstoppable. But we need to come together.
Notes, sometimes you just gotta let your nuts hang and let them know where you stand. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, my G.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just
It's a pandemic going on right now. The time to be humble is out the window.
Yeah. You can't be humble.
Nah, and your music, like it's I got two other joints that we gonna get into tonight.
Okay.
I got one of them is tonight, right?
Well, my man Johnny Floss, Brooklyn in the house.
And then we got different level.
Ooh, Skrilla Gambino, my brotherhood brother. Okay.
Right. We gonna get into those. Right? We gonna get into those because like just although you always stay true to your sound, right? When you get a Notes 82 joint, you get a Notes 82 joint.
Yeah, you're right.
You still switch it up, right? There isn't where we're listening to a monotone Notes 82.
Yeah.
Where we're listening to it's like, oh, this sound like the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one sound like the joint before that. It's just like it's not like that.
Yeah. I always gotta give you something different, man. It's just like, man, like it's that ingredient that you always add that makes the food just taste just right. So for me, I feel like I'm gonna be honest with you. I did this for a reason. Because people came in when I came in, people thought I had a boom bap sound. Oh, he's boom bap. He's in it. I'm all around when it comes to this. So Prophet, don't give him too much. Just hold your feet, tell him to unbuckle his seatbelt up. Because you guys are about to get some real different stuff from Notes 82 in these next couple of months. So I hope people are ready, man, because I do this for a reason. I plan out, he's just boom bap. I'm not just boom bap. I can give you anything you want. And here's the thing about me. I'm never jealous and I'm never afraid to share the spotlight on my song with another artist that is as dope as me. That's how I feel. Because it's hip hop. Why do hip hop if you're not gonna welcome a challenge on a little bit? You understand what I'm saying? I'm not competitive, but my whole thing is I'm not afraid to get on the track with nobody. Let's get on it. Let's see how it is. You like his verse better than mine? That's cool. But at the end of the day, if the track is hot and we both come with it, then you're getting two classic verses from two artists on the same track. That's how I look at it.
And there was, and I would say, you saying that, like there's a song that actually, a joint that you put out, not too long ago. It was the Book Bag remix.
Remix, yeah.
Right. So you had the remix. There was there was at least 5 of y'all on there, if I'm not mistaken.
It was
5 or 4.
Me, Shay Bars, Nico Tesla, Exile, Jay Gart, Busy B, Chuck Platt. 7 of us.
Yeah. So that was a joint, and I remember you guys coming through to the studio, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody being there, and just the energy behind it, and then it was like, being competitive but not competitive. It was like everybody was being held to a standard.
Yeah.
And it was like, this is what I laid down. This is the bar that got set. What you gonna do? And then it was like, this is what I'm gonna do in response to what you did. But it wasn't where anybody was trying to outshine anybody. Everybody just wanted to make sure that they maintain that level of that standard that was set.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna give you a little tip about that track. I wasn't even supposed to have a verse on that track. I was just gonna referee that. I was gonna referee it. And then I forgot who I had a conversation. It might have been Nico I had a conversation with. And he was like, nah, Notes, you gotta get on there, man. You gotta show people what it is. Because I felt like I had the original Book Bag song. I had 3 good verses that I put down on my Reflections album. And when they came to me, it was like, and then I started hearing the verses. I'm like, I'm not refereeing nothing. I'm getting on this. You got to get on this. I got to. I want to show my ass a little bit. Like y'all trying to show, yeah, I'm gonna show my ass a little bit. I could rap, shoot, man.
Just caught that vibe.
Yo, but it's a beautiful thing when, and you know, for me to even reference the remix, right?
Yeah,
the book bag remix was people like lyricists, right?
yeah.
And they were nothing but lyricists on that. You wasn't getting no mediocre nothing.
No,
It was a classic hip hop joint for me. It was a lot of great people that were on the track. It reminded me of, in a way, it gave me that flavor in your ear remix.
Yeah.
Right, where it was, you had your flavor in the air, but then you had the remix, and then it was like, but everybody always remembers the remix because the remix was classic.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
That was Rampage's debut joint. That was the push for Rampage's rap career.
Yeah,
and Busta just spoke about that.
Yeah, Busta just talked about it. Like, if you didn't put Rampage on there, you would. I don't even think you probably would have heard about Rampage, but you wouldn't have heard of him in the sense of what he did on Flavor in Your Ear.
No,
that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, for you to even reference our book back track to that, because the greats, I look at the greats as those are the gods. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, I feel like the greats are here and I'm here. You feel what I'm saying? So for you to reference that feels good. That's amazing to me to be referenced to a track like that, because the magnitude of that track is why really remixes should be, you should go hard on remixes. That's how I feel. You understand what I'm saying? So why would I give you a mediocre verse? When I heard Shay Bars send me her verse and Nico sent me her verse, I'm like, oh no. We're gonna get on this and we're gonna rock this out. Like, we not gonna play this game. So I mean, and people kept asking me, yo, let me hear this person verse, let me hear that person verse. And I'm like, y'all trying to gear up because y'all trying to. So it wasn't really, it was a fun competition where it's like, I want to outdo this person. I'm not trying to chop your head off, but I want to make sure that my bars is up to par on this joint.
Yeah, and that was it. And then, I get why when we go back to let's take it back a little bit. When you were talking about people were talking about, yo, you were straight boom bap, right?
Yeah.
I remember having a conversation with you that the album that you was releasing was music that you created a little bit
way back. Yeah.
So it was, yo, I'm giving you this, but this is something that I created. And then listening to Busta and the album that he just dropped, that was the album that was created 11 years ago.
Yes, it was.
So to sit there and then, it brings me back to Flavor in Your Ear and all that. Like, your moves, like you say, are strategic.
Yeah.
Like, you plan what you're doing, but your music is also timeless. So it doesn't matter when you made it.
Yeah.
You can put it out. And there are people that are recognizing your work ethic, recognizing what you're doing.
He said recognize.
We recognize you, bro. You're dope, man. Every time I come on here, man, I gotta give you your flowers, man. You're dope. And you know what? To have two dope people on the same platform, to be actually interviewing people, that's what makes me want to come back. I think I've been on the show 100 times already. Like, it makes me want to
You're definitely a veteran guest. I mean, one of the few that actually went to the establishment before the whole COVID thing bust down, and you know what I mean. So, I appreciate the salute, bro. We got to salute you as well. That's why, it's always a pleasure.
Definitely, man.
Yo, but you want let's talk about something real classic real quick, because we all like from the same era.
Yeah.
But, yo, you know what Shawn Recognized look like right now? Like, looking at his screen, he looked like one of those I forgot what video game it was, but he looked like a video game right now. Like you really do, bro. Like you really do. One of those fighting joints, but I forgot which one it was.
Tetris Space Invaders, some shit like that.
Nah, but it wasn't like
Mortal Kombat. That's what it looked like.
like Mortal Kombat, because you know how Mortal Kombat.
It looked like Mortal Kombat. That's what it looked like.
You know how like in Mortal Kombat, the fighters look like extra real.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Background. Yo,
Like
bro,
that.
yo, you about to finish him. Yes, yo.
Yo.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Finish it.
yo. Oh man, yo.
That's what we got. It's this new app, man. You know what I mean? We gotta do some things. We're gonna build brick by
Brick by brick.
Yo, but man, yo, you gotta love it. But it's when greatness comes together, man.
Yeah.
And I just think that it's super important.
That's a fact.
And like the energy is always real and all that. So it's not even a game. Like these real laughs. This is like genuine laughs.
Yeah,
This is no phony nothing.
It's all organic. It's all organic.
Yep, that's it.
Man. So and that's why people be tuning in, man. I'm telling you, like people don't even know what to do with themselves. Like I'm just glad that we were able to survive throughout all the trials and tribulations.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You know, and things are about to get shut back down, and people there's studios that opened up
Mm-hmm.
and didn't adapt to what was going on. But y'all about to get shut down again. So what are you going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I look at this like everybody was so much in a. I get it. You're so antsy and so much in a rush, but what are you rushing for? You still have platforms like how you can do this, how we're doing that. We still can interact with each other. You understand what I'm saying? We have to figure out what is the solution to this problem that we have going on outside. You can't sit there and be like, oh, I'm outside. Okay, that's cool. You outside, but it's like you're still taking a risk by doing all this stuff you got to do. You understand what I'm saying? You're taking a risk. And at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a lot of people that been hitting me like, yo, I want you to perform. And I'm just like, right now, no, I can't. I can't, man. Like, I want to. Don't get me wrong. It's some people that are solid people that are very, 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 very solid. Like you, Prophet, solid. Recognize like you, solid people. But it's like I can't, man, because I have to.
Gotta think about family. That's right, baby. That's right.
Gotta think about family. I can't do that, man. Like it'll happen. It'll happen. Like to me, I've made an impact during the pandemic. So. Why am I rushing to even get back to normal life when he ain't even normal outside yet?
It's not even normal. Everybody may be done with the virus, but the virus ain't done with everybody else, man. So people got to be on point, you know?
Exactly. And I know but it's like, yo, let it die down, let it go away. And then, you know, I'm still going to be kind of cautious to go outside a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I got to go outside to go to and that's dangerous in itself. But I gotta make my chicken. I gotta get this. I gotta get to it.
Yes, sir.
But to be doing shows and people not wearing masks, nah, we not doing that.
And I've seen the situation. It's crazy because I've sat there and I've watched, you know, people throwing parties, like having events, showcases, saying, "Yo, mandatory mask." And then I'm like, "Oh, so at least they trying to be safe." But then when you see the footage of it, ain't nobody wearing a mask.
If they do got a mask, got it on under their chin.
Right, you got it here. You didn't say I had to wear it on my face. You just said I had
to. It don't work unless you wear it. You know what I mean?
That word mandatory, like, okay, you have to explain this to people when they coming out. What mandatory means? Meaning, don't take it off your face. That's what it means. Like,
and I know, like. I know that it's for a lot of people it's something new. It's a nuisance, right?
Yeah.
Like I remember when growing up, we used to see the Asians always wearing masks.
Mm-hmm.
I never understood. I'm like, yo, why they always wear masks? Like it's just what they do. Like it was like something that was like awkward. But
Yeah.
then it was like now that's us,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's our new normal.
Yep.
Like I had an interview yesterday with an artist, and he's telling me like virtual interviews are the new that's our new normal. The studio situations are not the normal thing anymore. Right?
Busta Rhymes is doing video interviews with a brand new banger that's out. So
Yes,
don't
sir.
talk about yo, I'm outside. Busta Rhymes, who's one of the gods of this whole rap thing, he ain't even outside like that, bro. Because
Right.
at the end of the day, why did they make the internet for? Why did they make all these platforms for? For you to use them so you can utilize this to your advantage.
Right.
You don't have to. Here's my thing.
Well,
Definitely would want to be around you, brothers. But at the end of the day, I would think you guys think like how I think. We gotta all be safe.
Yeah.
Let's be safe before we actually be sorry. That's how I look at it.
Yes,
And
sir.
it's a fact. Like you got the 5-month-old in the crib. Like you I already know. Like it's not a question. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't even fix my face and be like, yo, Notes, I got something going on. Yo, I want you to come through. We're not even gonna have that conversation because I know what you got going on. I'm
Yeah.
never gonna put you in a situation. I'm not gonna put nobody in a situation. So I'm like, yo, this is the way we can do it.
Yep. You're
We
right.
can do it safe. Yo, you know what? There's cameras, social distancing like a mother, bro. Like UNCT
Mm-hmm.
Rec is in South Carolina, and I'm
In the back
NY,
cave.
right? Playing Mortal Kombat by himself.
This guy ain't gonna let this go. Recognize. Finish him.
But we have to learn to adapt. Like us as people, right? We are resilient. We sit there, we overcome obstacles 1,000,001 times, but we get so comfortable in operating in what we feel is normal.
Yeah.
And it's scary because I've listened to people say, oh, Corona is BS. The situation is to oppress us.
Oh man.
But they forget the trucks, the bodies, the craziness, the things that are actually happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like they forget. And I listened to somebody, I swear to you, and this is somebody that I sat down, had an interview with. All that we chilled, we chopped it up at the studio. I know her peoples know my peoples, like all that.
Yeah.
And she's like, Trump was the best president because he was for the people. He cut stimulus checks. He gave that money out because he knows that we value money over everything else. So we're not going to pay attention to what's really happening.
Exactly.
Right? Because he helped struggling families. He did not really help. He sat there and
He
put
threw y'all a bone.
Right, he threw you a bone for the moment, but not telling you what's really going on because he was protecting big money and said I could throw money this way because it's not my money.
Yep.
Get them to vote for me so I could secure another 4 years to do what I need to do. That's why he's in so much denial.
Yeah.
Right?
Because he swore he thought he did something. You dummy, you didn't do anything. You throw money at black folk, we gonna take it. You know what? Screw you. Go kick rocks. Go kick rocks.
It's crazy. Like it's oh my goodness.
Every now and again we get one. Like for instance, I got to shout out the judge in the in the George Floyd case, all 4 officers involved in that murder, or they're going to be tried together and not separately.
Good.
So March 2021 is going to be the trial date, and all 4 of them are going to be tried together. It's going to be one case, one big old. You know what I'm saying? So everybody going to get what they got coming.
And I think that, you know, I would tell you the narrative is changing. It's changing. It's not. We're talking about over 400 years of oppression, right?
Mm-hmm.
Over 400 years of oppression. But right now, like we're actually, like I would say, from what I've read in history books, from what my grandparents went through, my great grandparents and stuff like that, like we're actually seeing a change. You know, with attempting to recreate Black Wall Street again.
Yeah.
Where we're buying up land and we're doing these things because we're educated enough, and we're sitting there, we're making changes for there to be you know,
whole music studios.
huh?
I said whole music and movie studios.
Right, like we're doing, like Atlanta, the whole Georgia community is changing in itself.
Of course.
Like with the sheriff and the judges and the this and the that, like, yo, we hold it down in a lot of places, but we weren't in power, and now it's like, yo, no, too much of the nonsense is going on. We need to change stuff.
Yeah, of course.
And it's changing. I don't think a lot of America, I'm not going to say the world, because we're accepted in other places. It's for some reason here, it just seems to be like, yeah, we accept you, but nah, we're really not. Like, they're still talking about reparations that we're never going to get, and it's only because they throw that word out there. It's where people are like, oh, they really care, and it's like, no, they don't. They're like, just stop playing. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Huh.
It's a joke.
It is.
But yo, so which one you want me to play next, Notes?
Let me see here.
Because
let's go with tonight. Let's go with tonight. Let's go with different
vibes. So you saving the heat for later?
Yeah, I'm saving the heat different level for later. They can get my different level later. That's later.
Okay.
Okay.
This joint for the people, my G.
All right, man. Yo, this is Notes82 featuring my guy, 2 Brooklyn guys, my guy Johnny Floss. It's called Tonight, and it's produced by Tone Jones. Y'all get in tune.
Yaga.
Brooklyn. You and me tonight, baby. You and me tonight. You and me tonight, baby. Jones. Lately I've been working hard, and we haven't really spent a lot of time, baby. Yes, so I had to write this song just to let you know that you're still my lady. Forget about the dinner, boo. I got it. Dishes and the laundry too. Just relax yourself. Don't worry about a thing. Cause baby, it's you and me tonight. Relax your mind and let your conscience be free. You now rolling with your boy from that Brook City vibe. No entertainment different. Tonight we gon' shoot a movie, not a newbie. I get off from chasing you. What you want, what you need. I'm just here to show you proof. Get you off, get you high. Gotta taste your nectar too. Deep inside, I'm about to ooh. Wifey told me take it, boo. Here I go, watch me move, running track around the room. Yeah, and I'm so sincere. I'm addicted to her body that I can't see clear. I've been feeding all day, my hunger is fierce. Got the taste for something different, see I'm mentally geared. Yeah, and feel the love in this room. About to get you all night, get ready to groove. 69 on the menu, I got nothing to lose. Think I want another round, about to dive in her pool. Lately I've been working hard, and we haven't really spent a lot of time, baby. So I had to write the song just to let you know that you're still my lady. Forget about the dinner, boo. I got it. Dishes and the laundry too. Just relax yourself. Don't worry about
all the things. Baby, it's you and me tonight.
I see you in them hills as you walk to me slow. Means all that social distance stuff is out the window. It's gonna be a whole lot of kissing and touching, squeezed on your booty, but you don't like groping in public. I apologize, but baby, how can you blame me, knowing that I couldn't see you or have you next to me? But tonight is special cause you deserve a lot. Private dinner, don't worry, I rented out the whole spot. Ain't saying a word, but I know her game strong. Listen to Beyonce, she got her freakum dress on. Now I'm past looking, I'm full blown lurking, cause the way that thing fitting, I know her plan is working. She looks divine every time. She the sweetest thing here, even though we sipping on dessert wine. Yeah, you gon' get it, you don't even have a clue, cause tonight is lit. It's all about me and you, no joke.
Yo, bro, yo, what up? Let me tell you this joint, son. Tell me why I rented out the whole spot. Shorty was open, bro. You lying, nigga. Son, I'm not lying, bro. She walked in the spot, nobody could come in, boy. I had to drop some crazy bread on that joint, though, son. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, man, you always good with the ladies out here, Floss, man. Crazy, man.
I feel you. But tell me about the joint. I know you called me. Tell me about the joint. So,
remember Shorty from high school, man? Yo, she came through last night and wanted to watch the view. She was all over me, dog. Crazy.
I knew I should have stole that idea from you first.
Shorty is still bad to this day, man.
I remember she fire, boy.
You and me tonight, you and me tonight, baby girl. You and me tonight, you and me tonight, baby. You and me tonight, you and me tonight, baby girl. Baby, it's you and me tonight, man. You and me tonight, baby girl. You and me tonight, you and me tonight, baby. You and me tonight, you and me tonight, baby girl. Baby, it's you and me tonight, yeah.
Yeah. And let's talk
Yeah.
about that real quick. That vibe is different.
That bounce. It's that bounce.
Very, very. So, for me, I think I wanted to make a song that the lady could actually feel. So for me, I got the beat, heard the hook from Tone Jones. I wrote my verse, and I was like, you know what? I don't really want to do two verses to this. So I was like, who would fit this track? Yo, I swear to you, man, it only took me 5 minutes to do it. Yo, my man Floss always got something for the ladies. So I was like, y'all reach out to him. My brother was like, yo, bro, like, yeah, let's do it. We got in the studio like the next week, and that history was made, man. And that track is what it is what it is, because I think me and him matched well on that track. Because I had a different vibe way I was rhyming, and he had a different vibe. So it just made the track just meet in the middle.
I agree. I definitely agree. Like, it's one of those situations that, meshing together on a track is always good. Y'all don't got to sound the same.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But bringing it the way you bring it, like he gave it 100, you gave it 100, like it was 200% on a track. And, people always say, yo, in relationships or doing stuff, yo, it got to be 50-50. But it's like, nah, it's never 50-50. Like, if you give it 100, I give it 100.
Yeah.
And you make magic. And that's a magical joint. That's a real vibe. That's some cruising. Like, I can't, because we don't have videos for this yet, right?
Yeah.
So, and I appreciate what you did, right?
Mm-hmm.
With all the stuff that you released, although we don't got full visuals, right? You already got the artwork for the track up.
Yeah.
Right? Then you got the audio in the back,
mm-hmm.
right? Playing. So people will go to YouTube and sit there and listen to the joints, because what you're doing, you're identifying and putting your stuff on platforms that people frequent. You're not forcing people to listen to you in one place.
No.
It's, yo, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. You can find me. It doesn't matter what you do. Right?
Yeah.
People are creatures of habit. Some people rock with YouTube. They don't do Spotify. Some
Exactly.
people do iTunes. Some people do Mixcloud. Some people do all the other. There's like a million other platforms
Yeah.
you could be on there.
Mm-hmm.
And yo, soon we about to get on caffeine on some real exclusive joint. But we gonna have some joints on caffeine too.
Yeah.
WEMS is about to go to caffeine. That's a special announcement, right? That this is, but we got to drop jewels when jewels are
You
happening.
heard it here first.
You know, because this is where I think like it's all about gaining those true supporters, the people that rock with you, the people that vibe with you, and being in those places.
Yes.
Like I think that and this is my professional and personal opinion,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where you with what you've done in the time, like it's been about 3 years, right? I say it's been about 3 years since the day that we first sat down with each other.
Yeah, it has.
And the plans and the stuff that you did strategically.
Yeah.
Right. If you put that down on paper,
Mm-hmm.
right,
Mm-hmm.
and sold that as an ebook or whatever it was, 1995, independent artist success.
Mm-hmm.
You sat there and just all you do is gotta talk about what you do,
Yeah.
give examples and this, that, and the third. You can sell it on a million platforms. People gonna buy it.
Of course.
People gonna buy it. Another stream of income. Like you could talk about your trials and tribulations and things that you went through
Mm-hmm.
and all that. But I know people are gonna resonate with it because they can see what has happened.
Yeah.
So like I said, I respect everything that you're doing because what you're doing when we met, the birth of WEMS, it was in its infancy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was just a baby.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I've seen what you did. I know what I was doing. I know the trials and tribulations I went through. I got a lot of books coming out, by the way. A lot of books. People don't even realize I'm gonna be a best-selling author in my sleep. That's just what it is.
You heard it here first.
But it's necessary, man. It's necessary, and I think that greatness connecting with each other and just people vibing and real recognizing real is just what it is. And when I listen to your music, like I know people that genuinely never met you. They
Mm-hmm.
met you through, like they got introduced to you from our platform.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Through WEMS, and they like, yo, I rock with Notes82. Yo, I love his music. Yo, what is going on? Like, yo, I need that new joint. Yo, what's going on with Notes? And I'm like, don't worry, I got it. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like I got you. Don't worry. Knows that I can call Notes right now. I can ask him.
Yeah.
Because people are genuinely like looking for your music.
Yeah.
And I think that that's a wonderful thing. And when I tell you like the age group, it's not, we're not just talking about our age group. We're talking about younger, we're talking about older.
Yeah.
We're talking about older. So you resonate with people.
Yeah. And but see that and here's my thing. What I've learned, and I'm different now where I'm not so stubborn to say that it is a couple of youngsters that will listen to the music, because I see a lot of youngsters that I kind of talk to online, or they grew up in my hood. They was, came after me and stuff like that. And they're trying to get on, and I'll ask them, like, who inspired you? And they're like, yo, Douse Effects and Rock. I'm like, yo, you dudes is young. So I had to learn that. I couldn't be stubborn to the fact that all these young kids ain't listening to what I gotta say, but some young kids are listening. So you always take that younger crowd that's willing to listen and mix it with the older crowd, because the older cats don't listen to real music. When it's real, our ears is to it. But when it's not, hey, yo, we stubborn. And I can say I can knock myself on that. I'm stubborn to certain things. I ain't really like that. And I used to always base it on one person. Like, when that rapper sound like every other rapper, but no, it's a lot of rappers in this new era that actually rap like how we like want to hear rap. To be honest with you, in this era, it's a lot of them. You just gotta look
out there. They may be few and far between, but they are out there. There's some genuine talent, and I will say that honestly, keep it all the way 100. It probably in the past 5 years has really gotten back to the bars, and it's refreshing. Yeah. That's what the spot has always been about. And it just seems like now we can set a trend. Bars are back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, beautiful. Bars are back. And I tell people too, bars are cool. I love bars. I'm not a bar savvy rapper, but at the end of the day, what I look for with the bars is added on. Let's make great records. Let's make great projects. Let's make great EPs. Yeah. Stop just sitting up here talking about, I just want to make a single, and then your single leaving that hot, and then I'm looking for an album and or EP, and I don't get that from you. I'm like, really?
Well, yeah. That's the other thing too. I mean, bars are important, but you do have to have some substance. You have to be saying something that's interesting to hold the listener's ear, especially if they've never heard of you before. You probably want to have something that maybe they can relate to. You understand what I mean? In a song, something catchy. You know what I mean? Something for the listener that's going to stick in their head and it's easy to say, easy to remember, and that type of shit. So, all of those things go hand in hand with making a smash.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
He can't help it. He can't help it.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Should be throwing darts.
Oh man.
Hold on.
Oh man, yo. But now for real though, it's
Yo,
hit him with the
that's your finishing move. You gonna hit him with the Henny bottle?
finishing move. Hit him with the Henny bottle. Finish him.
Oh my goodness, yo. Oh man.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible. Yo, for real. But
all right, short music break. Then we're gonna come back with some more.
Yeah,
throwing a couple.
You gonna play the music?
People. I'm gonna play a couple joints, and then we'll come back with our commentary.
I bet.
Yeah. I was. Let me see. I think I got the old style they might play. Yeah. Just hold tight. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah.
This is your host, Prophet P and DJ Shawn Recognize.
Fam you. May our legacies live forever. All my niggas quiet, but we burning loud. Machiavelli to the max, never turn it down. Mac 11 in the Benz, he like me now. I run the city, so my closet look like Nike Town. Niggas talking like bitches, is it my income? Now my fucking your bitches, is it official? My nigga did a dime, didn't learn a thing from it. Came home in 2 weeks, got him a 600. Get a text from the boss, you know them bricks coming. Chicks at the beach house like they gon' miss something. From the trenches I rose, only loving the dough. From the Chevy to Rolls, now it's fur on the flow. Smoke an ounce of the truth, that's my fountain of youth. R.I.P. to Mr. Shakur, this one is for you. And this is when I got my Nick Sally on it. Double MG burning, and I Cali on it.
Stained glass when the Benz, so lost in the instrumental. Keys got me sentimental. Stained glass when the Benz, lost in the instrumental. Keys got me sentimental. Look, these rap books buried in gold. The treasure of a million men, Versace shades trimmed in gold. My life's big. Let them cameras explode and capture these rags. The richest story that I unfold. The youth fountain for the few counting. Made money, but who's counting? It's hard stunting living in subsidized housing. Every bag you bring through the door dudes counting. And every new girl you bring through, dudes hounding. They want you so they watch your moves. From your pinky ring down to how you lace your shoes. Broke chains with the pressure jewels. This game had impression rules. So what they did with cocaine and a couple spoons. Had the whole hood acting like goons. Trying to be the richest. Trying to be the flyest. Claim to be like limb bias. Screaming from the bottom of this fountain. Hear nothing but silence. Stained glass window in the Benzo, lost in the instrumental keys, got me sentimental. Stained glass window in the Benzo, lost in the instrumental keys, got me sentimental. Love laces in my blue chucks, represent my bros first. Staring at my roadie bezel as I soul search. Run this money marathon till my soul's hurt. No materials could what my soul's worth. I wanted everything, feel like I had no choice. Young niggas wishing on a star like Rolls Royce. Being honest, killing mamas when we sold work. I made a promise, give me options and I go Turk. Sitting on the side while this game point. Recurring dream, trying to scream, I had no voice. Crazy lady speaking tongues says it's gonna work. Never go collect my visions, that was my spokesperson. Study rich niggas moves like my homework. Sacrilegious, however, street is my home church. Stained glass window in the bed, lost in the instrumental keys, got me sentimental love. Stained glass window in the Benzo, lost in the instrumental keys, got me sentimental. Stained glass window in the Benzo, lost in the instrumental keys, got me sentimental. Stained glass window in the Benzo, lost in the instrumental keys, got me sentimental. Stained glass window in the Benzo, lost in the instrumental keys, got me sentimental love.
That East Mix. Shout out Harlem, all of NY.
Traffic on the west, we taking rivers shots. We ain't had too much, we had to improvise. When my homie died, I watched everyone. My niggas cry, hard to believe. When you live a lie, still got love for enterprise. Rental after rental, smoking, looking for an instrumental. Dope in the hotel, fuck incidentals. Make sure you finish, niggas are injured. These rappers is way too sentimental. Spend days trying to get with you, watching King and Old Dog. My shit is classical like Mozart. Books bag, go y'all. In traffic, getting a blowjob. All I knew was go hard. I've been waiting for so long. I told Shooter to hold on. How the fuck did it go wrong? Night after night, argue with niggas, fight after fight, taking flights. We ain't never been that hype in our life. I was drinking lean, Sprite after Sprite, right for the night. Used to gamble what I like. We ain't need no days to get right. Smokers keep doubling back. They say they liking our price. Mayweather back at it. I'm about to catch a flight to the fight. All your jewelry fake. Never seen no real ice in your life. Let the jury hate. The witness will never bring it to life. I got 5 on it. I'ma go and get it if my daughter or my mom on it. Shot him in his drop. Steering wheel, they left his mind on it. Back against the wall and put my spine on it. That deal not official. You better not sign on it. Bring it to your address. Just like I work for Time Warner. Studying the hustlers perform. He got 9 corners. Judge set a bell, but nobody had a bond for him. On the phone with his mom. Nobody had a dime for him. Alexander McQueen at the cookout. My young me just to look out. Watch the bitches you fuck. They putting books out. He could've went to college. Decided to take the cook route. Rip chefing in the projects. He telling people he cook now. He's hard to trust the past, but he counting up what the church made. Champagne in the cage. I treat every day like my birthday. I hate this shit. I really went through it in the worst way. 30K for a feature. I blew it on the first day.
You are tuned into WEMS Radio, where we are bringing light back to the industry.
And I caught them off guard. They didn't think I was going to act this break. They both. Oh, the screen is hold up.
I'm here, y'all. My bad.
he was taking a break. He was taking a break.
Yeah, I was taking a break.
Yo, so you already know, man. This is Spot, man. We got Notes 82 in the building. Yo, doing what we do, man. Always a classic moment. Brooklyn in the building, Harlem in the
Brooklyn
building.
all day, man. Every day, man.
I'm telling you, you come through with the NY fitted. It's just classic New York, and the New York swag is always, like you said, like we birth hip hop.
Of course,
hip hop was.
Don't say that too loud. Some people might get offended.
Huh?
I said, don't say that too loud. You know, sir. Some people get offended. Ha.
Well, we gonna say this. We gonna say it originated from a dude, DJ Kool Herc. You know, the West Indian. We gonna say that it originated from that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give it that. It was here in New York City. You know what I mean? So we'll say that. I see. Recognize state. He pumped the brakes on that. I like what he did. He pumped the brakes on it. Some people get offended.
Yeah, this is where some people will be like, "We know it started. They got this here now." You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel you. You know, no, I'm trying to see nobody.
Yeah, you got
no shade.
No shade.
But we put the seasoning on that joint. It doesn't matter where it's
like Lori seasoning salt.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Lori's. Come on, man. Make it salty. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Do
it. And when they was trying to take that hip hop pill, it was a little salty for them in the beginning. They were like, they didn't know what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love that we have been able to create, because I don't know if you remember those talks, right? Where the industry, and when I say the industry, we talking about mainstream industry, they was trying to bury hip hop.
Of course.
They were like, yo, no.
Oh, yeah, it's only gonna be a fad.
Yeah, it's only gonna be a fad, and they're trying to get this message out. Yo, let's
then that shit 10 years old. Then shit turned 10, 15 years old. Then that shit turned 20 years old. After that, they was like, oh shit. We can't stop it now.
And then what they've been strategically trying to kill it and take it over for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
They sit there and they inject the music that has no message, and then they're taking who they want to bring to the forefront and implementing that hip hop influence into the individuals that they could control.
What do we call that? What's that word? Slavery. That's what it's called. It's slavery. And I mean, for me, man, like people got to understand, you got to wake up, man. It's always a strategy to everything. Anything evil, it's always a strategy to it. So that's what it is. It's to control us. That's slavery. That's why you get the 360 deals. Think about it. Being independent. You really like the independent scene? No, they want to have something that they can control. So I love being independent. Like the situation I'm in right now, my label, like DJ Chase ain't saying, yo, I'm handcuffing you. You can't. Nah, man, you make your own decisions. I just want to be there to help you in a way that I can help you get to the next level so we can win together. That's just how it works.
No doubt.
Right. So let's talk about the situation. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Let's talk about, being signed, but signed to independent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Signed to an independent.
Yeah.
Right. So being signed to an independent gives you the freedom. We know that a lot of times majors sign people and shelf them.
Yeah.
Like there's probably artists that you probably know that got signed to majors, right? And Sony Orchard is one of them. Mm-hmm. Right, you got Sony Music, but then you got Sony Orchard, which is a subsidiary of Sony Music.
Let's break it down though. It's two different things. Sony and Sony Orchard is different. So I hope you guys out there saying you signed to Sony and Sony. It's a difference. Understand that it's a difference. So know the difference. Now go ahead, Prophet. My bad. I just had
no. But there is a difference. There is a difference, and that's why I said it the way that I said it, right? Because we know Sony Orchard only gives distribution deals.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right. They're not cutting big checks. They're not doing that. They sitting there and but Sony Orchard is doing 360s.
Yeah, of course.
That's what they're doing.
Twice,
right?
2 times.
They're like, yo, we giving you a 720 deal, right? It's 720. 720. We doing 2 360s on this. 720. That's what it is.
Exactly.
Don't ask no questions. If you read the fine print, you can't even sign on that line no more.
Yeah.
Independents, right? And independents are sitting there and they're like, yo, just like DJ Chase is sitting there, he's like, yo, I'm not trying to lock you down. I'm not trying to do this. Yo, do you? Let's eat together. That's what the independent movement is.
That's right? What it is.
Like Griselda is heavy, right? If we want to talk about like a situation that is heavy, Griselda is doing what they do. They putting artists out. They have a movement, right?
Buffalo, shout out Buffalo. They shot them out, man. Before you could consider them New York, but I don't want to hear that gotta come out of nobody's mouth. Them boys is a part of New York City, man. That Buffalo movement, that Griselda movement is phenomenal. I love to see that, man. I love to see that because they're not stingy with it. They always want to eat together. And that's how it gotta be.
And people forget, right? A lot of the greats that we look up to, like back in the days, it used to be Koch Records.
Yeah.
Right? Koch Records was that independent movement. Like if you got signed to Koch, yo, you was getting X amount of dollars on your sales. Right? Remember, we were selling CDs, right? And doing all that. Yo, you was getting whatever it was. It wasn't pennies on a dollar. Like you was getting dollars on a dollar.
Yep.
Like it's different. The people chase the majors so much because they're looking for that development, but the majors are not even doing the A&R and artist development no more.
Development stopped. If you think about it, development, man, then stop probably. I want to say, to be honest with you, 20 years probably, man, development done stopped. Where you had to go or you had to audition or go into a record label audition, and then they would say, okay, you know what, we want to sign you, but we ain't gonna sign you to something big. We're gonna put you through a program where you can get trained. They don't even do that no more. They don't even do that no more.
Gonna do that with Bobby Smurda dancing on top of the table.
Yeah.
Man, it don't exist no more now. You can't even have a major unless you got a loyal following. Like you gotta have 1,000 subscribers. You gotta have 100,000.
Yep.
You know, on different platforms or whatever. You have this many downloads before you even go fuck with them. You know, before they'll even touch.
Yep. And you know what's so funny? It's the truth though. In this era, numbers truly matter. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Numbers matter in this era. So I want to tell people that's independent, like if you got to put money into marketing yourself, do it. Because that's the only way that you're going to get seen. That's the only way that you're going to get your music out.
Yeah, and it's a fact. It's and I'm a numbers dude, and I try and tell people all the time, like, yo, it doesn't matter how good your content it is or whatever you're doing. Yo, if nobody's seeing it, nobody's like looking for it or whatever, like you're non-existent.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, right. I'm not saying pay for views. I'm not saying do any of that. Right. Because we know that people can buy likes, people can buy followers.
Yeah, of
course. They have, in India, you pay somebody $20, they guarantee you 50,000 followers on a click. Like, I pay you, but they don't stay, right? Neo says something the other day, and he's like, Neo, like, and like Neo's not like in the forefront right now.
Yeah.
So playing the back end a lot. So
Mm-hmm.
he's into the production and everything else. And he's like, you know, in this particular environment, like you got to get your genuine people to rock with you. You got to get those things. I'm a I'm a IT type of person
Mm-hmm.
by trade, like education. My
Yeah.
degree is in IT.
Nothing
And
wrong.
I understand what algorithms are and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you got 100K followers, but you getting 50 likes on a post, like you don't even realize that you hurt yourself because you bought all those followers, but they not genuinely rocking with you. So the way Instagram, Facebook, and all those other social media platforms look at it is like you not legit
Yeah.
because their thing is their algorithm is set up. Yo, you got 5,000 followers, you getting 30 likes or 50 likes on a post. Yo, you reaching that 10 percentage, right? You somewhere in the 5-10%. So
Yeah.
you legit. That's real.
Mm-hmm.
You got 100,000, you get 50 likes, you in the 0.5%.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not even the interaction is not real. Is like you can't fake interaction.
Yeah. You can't.
I put up
Yeah.
a post. They talking about yo. They sent me notifications. This did 95% better than your last post. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like I don't even know, but it's a genuine thing because I'm not doing nothing behind it. You know?
What I tell people is you got to stay visual. Like one thing I've learned from Chase, just knowing him for a little bit, is everybody is so caught up in Instagram. I'm moving beyond. I want to go beyond social media. I want to go outside of social media because you can't really tell who is your real. Well, I can tell who's my real supporters because I tag people, and now that I tag people, the people that I tag, sometimes I don't even have to tag you no more because I know that you're gonna like Prophet. I know you're gonna like my post. Recognize. I know you're gonna like my post. I know the people that are gonna like my post, but I want to go outside of that. I want to get out of the social media thing and say, you know what? Everybody's so caught up on social media, where there's other platforms that you can actually go to and get more people to gravitate to you. Because social media is all about, yo, this person, I know they like me, or I know they know me, they're going to like me. I don't want that no more. I want that love still, but I want love from people who have not heard Notes 82 on the other side of the world. That's what I want.
Right.
Local fame is nothing to me no more. I don't need. I'm out of the hood. Nothing wrong with the hood. I'm from the hood, but I don't want that local fame. I want the global fame. That's what I want. Global exposure.
I'm waiting to have that conversation with you,
mm-hmm.
and you like, yo, they booked me overseas. Yo, I got something going on overseas. We could do an interview, but yo, I'm gonna be in Europe. I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna be London. I'm gonna be in France.
It's coming. Shout out to Black China.
I don't know what he's saying, man, but if that happens, you will recognize on the first flight with me. Let's go. We out.
Yo, but yo, nah, for real, because I see it. Because it's one of those things that I can say, yo, you know what? Your music will hit. Like it, like you said, you don't want the, like the local love is good, but the local love gets you but so far.
So far. Mm-hmm.
So far. So
you want the international love.
Right. Like where we interviewed somebody from Australia a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking about the hitters, like the iconic hitters. Like we talking about Method Man, we talking about Sticky, on like the whole Onyx situation,
mm-hmm.
And all that. That's what they doing there, right? But your music hits when you sit there. We talk about Notes 82 music, like we got those classic hip hop boom bap joints, and we have the evolution of Notes 82, right? You can see it, the timeline, the growth, the change, the everything, the sound, and they could sit there and get it. It'd be crazy because if they was to get you over there, you can give them a history of hip hop just doing your sets.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it, and they're gonna be. They would. I don't think they're ready for it. But not being ready for it doesn't mean that they shouldn't inquire about it. But it's one of those things where it'll hit so much different.
Yeah. And that's you hit the key word. It's evolution. That's what I wrote down when you said we write down our ideas and what we want to do. The first thing I wrote down was evolution. I want to evolve over these years, and I don't want to be stuck. I just want to keep elevating. That's where you get a timeless sound from. When you understand that you still have to put the work in. Like, look at LeBron, right? LeBron was 19. The same work that LeBron put in when he was younger is the same work he's put in now, but it's a difference. The learning experiences, what I went through wars. He understands now. It's not about my physical ability anymore. It's more about the mental. So as I get older, my mental is going to carry me, because at the end of the day, my mind may not be as sharp as it was when I was 19, but I know so much more shit at 37 years old. I know so much more I can give the world. So people have to understand that analogy. I always bring that back to LeBron James. He's still the same. Like, yeah, he's still the same body of work that he was when he was 19. Not this, not the physical and athletic. Can kill you with a mindset. And when you get somebody that can kill you with a mindset, because you already know what I'm gonna do when I come to the gym. If I could jump out the gym, I could dunk on you. All he's gonna try to do is dunk all day. I could stop that at some point. But when you get to the point, it was like, okay, you know what? Let me slow down a little bit. Now the game comes to LeBron easy. First quarter, I can relax. Second quarter, I can relax. Okay, we down by one. Third quarter come, I'm ready to just steamroll you. You understand what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna know what hit you. And you're going to think it's still that 19-year-old kid, but now this is that 37, 35-year-old giving you that work. That's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
I want people to understand that evolution. That's and their gift and their craft is evolution.
Yeah.
You have to evolve.
Well, I was saying earlier, got a shout out like China, who got jumped in Vegas recently after she fended off an attack from the one that she would take a picture with. Guess they stepped a photo and she was like, nah. And he wasn't feeling that. She had to knuckle up. So I heard she put the Beats by Dre on him, so shout out to her for holding down, that she could take the girl out of the hood, the rest.
Yeah, but when you can take the hood out the girl, like it's
So what y'all fellas think about all of this madness with the losing these rappers the way we are right now? We done lost 2 rappers in the past week. One with Vaughn in Atlanta, and then we just lost Emory in Texas.
No, it's no discipline in these streets no more, man. It's no discipline. It's no. The rules have now. I wouldn't even say rule. It's no rules no more. It's none. The rules have changed, so that's why you're getting a lot of these. I just don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. I can't give you a definitive answer, but to me, I think the rules have just changed in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? And think about this. Me saying that back when we grew up in the streets, that shit was tough. Them motherfuckers back then was some tough motherfuckers. But these kids now, they don't have that. They don't have that mentality. I don't think they have that OG talking in their ear and saying, yo, youngin, just calm down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth your life losing your life. And that's what I think is not happening right now. That gap is, it's nobody in between that gap to be like a prophet, like or me or recognize and say, yo, youngin, relax, man. Come here. Let me talk to you real quick. You don't need to do this. You got too much life to live. You understand what I'm saying? So I think it's that part of it. Like you don't have somebody actually telling them, look, man, I see where you coming from, but homie don't have to lose his life. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just how it got to be.
I definitely agree with you on that. Where the youngest is not listening to the OGs. It's not even they're not listening. The OGs are not even talking.
They're not saying.
They're not saying nothing. Where we're having a lot of the conversations where we don't have communities no more.
Yeah.
Right. We had communities where the neighborhoods raised the kids.
Mm-hmm.
It was yo, Miss Johnson, is going to tell your moms you need to watch what you're doing. Now,
Yeah.
yo, who Miss Johnson? Yo, F Miss Johnson.
I don't
Yo,
care
Miss
about Miss Johnson.
Johnson could go fly a kite because my mom's just gonna whip Miss Johnson's ass if she say something about me. Like, and that's what it is. So it's like the respect is not there. So like Miss Johnson ain't gonna say nothing because she don't want smoke over just looking out for everybody. And
it's just disrespect now, man. It just is like you're spitting in front of these old people. You can't pull your damn pants up in front of these. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, get some sense of your life. You understand? You're here for a reason, and the reason is you have to make something of your life before you're gone. And it's so sad. Some of them, and I might be honest with you, some of them don't even deserve that life of dying or dying at a young age. They don't deserve that. You understand what I'm saying? Because some of them situations is situations where they could just talk that shit out. Motherfuckers are so quick to pick up a gun or y'all gotta put my fist. Okay, cool, but picking up a gun, that makes you a coward, bro. That makes you a coward. I got beef. The beef is I see you whip my ass or I'll whip your ass. And you know what? If I take my ass whooping, I'm gonna take that ass whooping and I'm gonna go along. Okay, I got my ass beat, but you know what? I fought it out. So now you want to pick up a gun, that just makes you a coward to me. It really does.
And I seen something on social media the other day, and you know, like gang banging was always a thing, right?
Yeah, of course.
Gang bang forever,
Mhm.
right? It was that was always a situation. But now I heard something that was like, yo, people are out there and they gang banging and they dying. They don't even know what they dying for. Like they and then like a situation pop off.
Or a neighborhood they never been to.
People are running away. Like yo, we gang banging together. Somebody pop off for me. I'm expecting you to pop off back. Like if I get hit, I'm expecting somebody else to get hit on the other end. It's just one of those things. Like I know if that's what I'm doing, that's what it should be. Not advocating the whole gang banging thing, but it's like if I'm standing on a corner of a bunch of cowards, I died because people are not even respecting that game.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We're not even playing the same game no more.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, it's a social media thing. Yo, throwing up gang signs. Yo, Sue Whoop or
Throwing up damn guns and shit.
Whatever it was, you know,
it used to be not fashionable to throw you down. It used to be, you know, if you had guns, you kept it yourself until they had to come out. You feel me? Now it's like motherfuckers are showing their guns in their videos like they got a new car or something.
And that's the problem. And Prophet, I already know what you're gonna say. I'm gonna piggyback out that Buster interview. He said the problem is we wouldn't dare. Whoever was hustling, I wasn't a hustler, but I knew the hustler. But they wouldn't dare pull out no gun. And you had cameras around them. People would be filming stuff. Man, you would get your behind up. They would tear you up. We don't want this around. Like why? And these kids are now so. You know what it is? In this era, everybody's so goddamn comfortable, bro. Why are you so comfortable with doing that? Like, why? You setting yourself up. You're the cops. How the cops knew I had guns? Cause you dummy. You put them in damn the goddamn. Like, what are you doing? That's why you're getting caught up, stupid. Like
yo, I got the Draco. Like I've heard the Draco so much that I had to Google it. Right, because I'm not out there. Yo, I swear to you, I'm like, yo, what is a Draco? They talk about, yo, I pull out the Draco and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, what the hell is a Draco? Like, yo, that is a foreign gun, semi-automatic, handheld, like semi-automatic handgun. Right? Extended clip, like you lighting up the block with the Draco. And you talking about you got the Draco. We already know semi-automatic handguns is illegal. You talking about you got the Draco, and then I turn around, you holding the Draco in the video, right? So now you put on watch list.
Now you got 11-year-old, 12-year-old kids that are going before the judge because they throwing up guns in the music videos, and they supposed to be on probation or some shit. This is 12-year-old kids, man.
Right. Now,
12.
Of their probation, right?
Shorty has an ankle monitor, but he has no hair on his nuts. Pause. What the fuck kind of climate are we in, B? That's a problem.
I'm done.
That's a problem, B.
Yo, but it's wild for
Nobody
me.
else sees anything wrong with that.
There's a lot wrong with it, but it's the internet is raising our kids.
I blame Trump.
The societies, the blocks that we grew up on are not raising it. We have turned into that Wall-E type thing where and I'm talking about the cartoon, right? The cartoon movie where it's, you know, the nobody interacts with each other and we just go with what's put in front of us in media.
Yeah.
Right. And it's just what it is. And we watch something and we take it as the truth. And yo, if they did it, I could do it. And we're not paying attention. It's the saddest thing. It's the saddest thing. And at the same time, we live in fear, but then we want to be fearful at the same time. Mm-hmm. And not for nothing, I already know you never gonna catch me holding no lethal weapon up in front of no camera. I'm not gonna sit there and be showing no drugs on no table because I'm implicating myself. Like, we want to know who snitched. I snitched on me. Like, this is how a lot of these
1-800 get indicted.
Jail rapping about their murders and who they hit, and they depicting the whole situation in their song. Bobby Smurda was one of the dudes that got locked up behind his joints.
If you think they're not paying attention, trust me, they pay attention to everything that you put on music. Everything.
We got hip hop police.
I tell niggas all the time, the feds got Facebook too.
Yeah, like, you know, they getting the information where they need to get it from.
You're giving it to them. Like, they're not even getting an informant.
They got a Facebook task force. Don't sleep.
Like, bro, like, you're the informant. You're giving them everything that they need to know. They don't need to know what's going on.
Hip hop is informing people. Like, hip hop is creating jobs that we don't even know about.
Exactly.
Yo, so you already know we running low on time. Like, this stuff be going quick, but we definitely gotta get into this different level joint.
Oh, let's do it, man. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yo, introduce it. Talk about it real quick.
This is Notes82 again, hailing from Brooklyn. I'm on this track, my newest records, Different Level, with my brother from the Brotherhood, BH, Sugar Hill, Get the Money, Skrilla Gambino. This is Wims Radio, y'all. Stop.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Yeah. Notes82, Skrilla Gambino. It's the Brotherhood. BH, nigga. I'm back again. Don't gas these niggas. You see the problem with these dudes, they some plastic niggas. Ziploc, hefty bag, classic nigga. Said note your bars are down a week, signal they figure, but I deliver in the booth. Whether cloudy or storm, I still fuck with the East, don't even live in New York. I still fuck with all the boroughs, but Brooklyn my heart. Song cries when I deliver, think it's crazy, I'm hot. All these rappers got a problem with expressing their art. Are you stressing your feelings? Retire, retreat. Think the game was full of runners, no one's willing like me. Boss up, motherfucker, stop falling asleep. Time is money, what was funny is they signing a week. Lots of artists want a deal, I'm delivering heat. It's more money in the bank, it's more hate in these streets. Certain people not around, don't sweat it, they creeps. We on a different level, nigga, you should level up. We on a different level, bag chasing money, what? We on a different level, about to get these haters touched. We on a different level, top T, I'm fucking clutch. I'm on a different level, nigga, you should level up. I'm on a different level, bag chasing money, what? I'm on a different level, about to get these haters touched. I'm on a different level, top T, I'm fucking clutch.
If I no longer cease to exist, let the be this realest shit that I read. I mean the shit that I wrote. I fought grizzlies just to bare my soul. You never miss them till they dead and gone. These niggas, I can't trust them, they feelings in deep cover. A large sum of money will show niggas true colors. Out the blue, these niggas start flipping for the green. Think they loyalty, you see them rooting for the other team. You ain't gotta lie just to kick it. You could never mix the facts with the fiction. Nobody laughs when you in the funny business. A head tap can make your life a split decision. Lift his soul like the shoe don't fit. Take a look at why your crew don't mix. We clearly see that them Jews ain't it. Niggas talking like they views from the penthouse. With a flaw I wouldn't rent out. Nigga, get your shit out. We on a different level, nigga, you should level up. We on a different level, bag chasing money, what? We on a different level, about to get these haters touched. We on a different level, top T, I'm fucking clutch. I'm on a different level, nigga, you should level up. I'm on a different level, bag chasing money, what? I'm on a different level, about to get these haters touched. I'm on a different level, top T, I'm fucking clutch.
And we are back. We are back. My man Notes82. I done removed my whole self from the whole joint by accident. But we gonna get it. I'm sitting there, I'm trying to come back. Bloop, oops. But yo,
You bounce yourself out.
Yeah, like you see that right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Notes82 _. Right? That's how you follow the G right there. Right? It's Notes82 _, right? Yo, Google it. Yo, he Googleable, right? Being Googleable is important, right?
Googleable is definitely important. It's not a word, Googleable, but do that. Do it.
We make up our own stuff, but it's all right because our stuff means something.
Yep.
But like you can be found on multiple platforms. You're there. Your music is out there.
Yeah.
Right. We have the Spotify. We have the iTunes. We have, the SoundCloud where your music is at. Your music is on YouTube. You're on these platforms. You're active on Facebook. You're in these areas.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You're out there. Like if people want to know who you are, they don't have to search far.
No.
Outside of their platform. It's this is who I am. Notes82 on Facebook. I know it's Notes82, but it's spelled out.
Yeah.
Right. It's not the number. It's 82.
Yeah.
Right. It's the whole word. If you don't know how to spell 82, Google that too, and then just put in Notes82, whatever. However you want to do it.
Google the whole. Just Google the whole shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Google it. Everything is gonna come up, man. Like for real. If you look at he has visuals, he has videos to a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of projects, EPs that you put out. Like you have a lot of stuff.
Yes.
There is a body of work.
Yes.
That you have out there. It's not the one hit wonder or whatever it is. There's work.
Yeah.
There's work out there. And I think that it's important that people take the time out to just listen. Like right now, we about to go back into lockdown.
Yeah.
Just listen to some Notes82 joints. Like it's gonna be something that's gonna hit you in a way. It's gonna be classic. It's gonna be where shout out to Jamila Nicole. She's talking about Fuego on that joint.
Definitely a huge supporter too, man. She's definitely a huge supporter.
Shouts out to Supreme. They sold Timberland for $2.1 billion. That's billion with a B.
They just sold Supreme.
Yeah.
But like on some real stuff, man. It's important to always shout out your followers and the people that support you. You always got support over here, man. That's not even a game.
Of course, man. I know that, man. I here's my thing. I already know where the love comes from, man. So that's what I support. I support where the love comes from. You hating? I don't know what to do with that. I mean, you can keep that on the outside, man, because we're not hating over here. We just chucking to the top. That's it.
Yeah. But shout out to Skrilla Gambino on that joint. That whole joint was just that was a whole nother.
Everybody.
It was just it hit for me.
That was you on the back. That was you on the back of your nose.
Yeah, that was me. That was me on the beginning, and that was me on the hook, and that was my brother at the end of it.
Yeah, it hit, bro. It hit. I can't wait for the visuals. I can't wait for the videos. Right. And for those of you that don't know, you can catch me with my little cameo on one of the Notes 82 videos. You know, I'm in the back, suicide joint, you know, shameless plug.
Talk that talk, Prophet. Talk that talk.
Yeah, yo, you know, I was there in the building. I have my little Harlem walk going on. We in Brooklyn. Yep. I was doing it.
Word.
Like when I tell people I know Notes 82, I know Notes 82.
Yeah, we know each other. So this is for real, man. This is real talk, man.
Yeah. So, you know, I think that there's a lot of knowledge that you have for people out there. And before we get up out of here, like, what's that jewel? Because I know because of the person that you are, there's a lot of jewels that come to you.
Yeah.
But if there was a jewel that you had to put out for the people that are listening, the people that follow you, the people that are looking to make moves in your footsteps, what would you tell them?
First thing, it starts with looking at yourself in the mirror and understanding who you are as a person. If you don't understand who you are as a person, then don't pursue this type of career that I want to pursue. If you don't understand that, then you're not going to make it. They're going to use you, and then throw you away. So it's just more or less about be confident in who you are. Another thing too is don't be afraid to market yourself. You are a brand. So understand that when I talk about the mirror, it coexists with me saying you're a brand. When you look yourself in the mirror every morning, you're the brand that's walking out that door. And whether you represent it or not, you have to understand that if you want this so bad, you're gonna have to put yourself out there. And you're just gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to piss people off. Prophet, I'm pretty sure I pissed off a lot of people going in their inbox and emailing them and getting people to like my music. But now we the best of friends and they understand what my grind is all about. My grind is I just want people to listen. Just hear what I got to tell you. And you'll get why Notes 82 is as passionate as he is. I just want to take everybody on this journey with me because I haven't made it yet. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't made it yet. I'm not satisfied yet. I still think it's more that I can do for this culture, and it's more that I can do to make everybody around me better and make everybody around me say that they want it as bad as I do. You understand what I'm saying? So, artists out there, if you're willing to sacrifice, and I'm gonna say this too, Prophet, spend money. You have to market yourself. In order to do that, you can't get everything for free. Some things you have to pay for. So if it's marketing and you want to market yourself and you want to put your brand out there, you have to do it. It starts with little things, the bios, your artwork. Everything has to be like you're the record label. You're running everything. So at the end of the day, your artwork, from your artwork to your lyrics, to your creativity, to the shows you do, to the radio interviews you do, treat everything like you're hungry. Don't ever lose that hunger.
And you know, people don't even realize, paying to play is an important part of this whole game, right? You can't want to be in a game and not even invest in anything. Like you're not even invested in yourself. I laugh at people that reach out and they're like, "Yo, I want X, Y, Z, and ABC." I'm like, "Yo, this is a situation. This is what you want. This is what you want to get. You ready to invest?" And they're like, "Nah, I'm good." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. You just showed me how serious you was." Right? Because there's so many things that you will spend money on, but you won't spend money on yourself.
Which is crazy to me.
It's the weirdest thing.
If I could tell y'all, which right now I don't want everybody up in my bit, not y'all. But I don't want all these people up in my business. But all the money that I spent, even in quarantine, on music, is crazy.
Yeah.
But you know what? The end result makes it all worth it. It does. Because I feel at the end of the day,
you gotta have it
to this point.
Yeah, but it's gonna, like, we sit there and we look at Wall Street, we look at all these other situations, and we like, yo, how did he making it? Because they're sitting there and they're investing in whatever it is. They're taking the time out, they're investing, and they sitting and they looking at, when you invest in Wall Street, you're investing in somebody else's idea.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't have control over it,
Mm-hmm.
right? But when you invest in yourself, you reap the benefits of the effort that you put in.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're not willing to invest in yourself, then I know that you're not somebody that got a great work ethic. Like we're not. There's nothing really to talk about because you don't even believe in yourself. So how you expect me to believe in you?
There it is. There it is.
So I think self-love always comes before anything. Looking in the mirror, like you said, like yo, you your brand, yo, how you stand, like yo, your Timberlands is laced up. Yo, you ready for war? You got the Yankee fitted hat on, twisted to the side a little bit. Real New York joint, right? You already know. Yo, either you got the pullover hoodie or you got the full zip on. How we doing this? But I want to know, and I know we got less than like 2 minutes, but I want to know throughout like your whole experience, throughout whatever you was doing, that when it comes to this music thing or whatever, what is the hardest bar that when you hear playback of one of your joints or whatever that like hits you and you was like, yo, it surprised you after you heard it, like that bar that you put out there and you was like, damn, that was nasty. It scared me after I heard it.
Nasty, it just means something. See myself in the mirror so real, I can't be fake. That right there to me is the best bar.
It's accepting you for you and who you are.
I can't, so you know what I'm saying? See myself in the mirror. So when I see myself in the mirror, I always see realness. I see greatness. I see somebody, you understand what I'm saying? That's not afraid of the moment. So that line right there will always resonate to me. See myself in the mirror so real, I can't be fake. Like I can't. Even if I want to do it, I just can't do it. You know why? Because I got 6 little eyes watching me. My kids. That means something to me. That means something. So people can't. So if you're gonna be fake with your kids, how can you be fake? How can you be real to the world? You just can't do it.
And yo, like, and I think that's where like you and I resonate a lot. Because yo, I'm a family person. Like I'm really about my kids, my family. I'm really passionate about it. I can't be fake for my kids.
No,
I'm like, yo, this is. I'm Spanish, so I'm gonna say, yo, this is spot. Like, yo, this is spot. This is who you gonna get. That I'm always gonna be this. I want y'all to live your life different from what I had to go through or whatever it is. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna give you the advice, but I'm never gonna be fake in front of you. Like I'm gonna tell you the real. Yo, something's going on, something, whatever. Like I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. And
well, give me your social power because we about to be out.
Oh yeah. Yo, see, I said less than 2 minutes, and then we like 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Yo, but notes. All right, so we're gonna throw your joint up on the screen because this is what's there, right? We got notes 80 at notes82 _, right? That's how they can find you, follow you. So just tell them where they can find you and follow you at.
Well, you can follow me like it's on the screen there on IG at notes82 _. On Facebook, you can find me at notes82. It's spelled out NOTESEIGHTYTWO. And on Twitter, you can find me at notesview33. And my music is all over the place. And my phenomenal album, Watch the View, is out in stores all over. So Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify.
And you got those singles that the single joints that we played tonight.
Yeah, right. So go listen to that, man. You go to Notes 80, you go any of my pages, man. You can get all my music, man, anywhere.
That fire, like Fuego, Hard Body, Not Even a Game. Yo, Shawn recognized corner. He throwing a fist up, right? Yo, that's what it is. Yo, no lie, like for real.
You got less than a minute. You got less than a minute, P.
Yo, and you already know, man. Yo, it's your boy Prophet Pete. Yo, that's Prophet underscore. Yo, profit, money, profit. Don't do that other profit, right? I'm not trying to preach to nobody. I'm about my bread. So we profit underscore radio underscore NY. That's how you follow the kid, right? On Instagram, WEMS radio is the movement, and it's important. And yo, Rec, tell them how they
Peace,
can
well
follow you.
time.
What you got?
Of course, you can find your boy on the game at all times. DJ recognize DJ SHAWNRECOGNIZE. Follow me on Twitter as DJ Shawn, DJ SHAWNREC. Remember, only my friends call me Rec. You better recognize.
Gang, yo,
Word.
out of here, y'all.
Salute y'all, Kings.
Man, yo, we gonna chop it up, bro. Yo,
No,
we gotta
salute, my
we gotta get you on that Monday joint. So just let me know when you're free, so we can hook that up.
Got you, man. Respect.
All right, salute, my G.
Word.